Race Day London Marathon 2025 is finally here. Been training for this for years. Well, what seems like years anyway. Using the Vanish Carbon 2s from Ultra, these are gonna take me to the finish line of London Marathon 2025. Second time rocking these trainers. Let's see if they take me to the end.
So in the start line is the hard part.
There's a lie if I've ever told one. Now, onto the race. The plan was simple. Don't go out too fast on the first 5K. It's downhill. It makes you want to go. I know every time I've done London, I've gone out way too fast. But I was armed with the Garmin Pacer Pro and I was focused. I was like, no, I'm going to make this one work. I'm going to. It has to. I've worked too hard for it not to. But then the sun started moving mad like I was in the Sahara Desert. I was dousing myself with water at every water stop.
That's the first London Marathon I've started. I ain't gone out like an absolute rocket. Good stuff.
I was super proud of my first 5K. 5:15 per kilometer, that was the idea. But how the mighty fall.
Quick toilet break at 7K, Jesus.
So never in a marathon has my stomach started tumbling and turning like it did in this one.
Nearly got knocked out by someone's phone.
Then I nearly got jet lead by someone's phone. This was an eventful 8K. Despite all of the madness, the crowds were fantastic. This was probably the best marathon for any crowd I've ever been to. And trust me, I've done 12 now. Hold tight, baby shark. You'd think after doing 12 marathons, I'd learn how to run them. A second toilet stop really did put the nail in my pacing coffin. I think it was around 15K where I started producing a catalogue of excuses. So yes, the pace was off, but I wasn't going to let that dampen my spirits. I was like, I'm going to finish this and enjoy the crowds as I go. Plus, I definitely have a new vote for the most comfy carbon shoe I've ever worn in my life. After 70,000 hours worth of training, I was hoping I'll get to the midpoint feeling fantastic. And out of nowhere, I got that Tower Bridge boost that you can only get in London. This is the best part of the course. And then like the avalanche, that is life and marathon, I came crumbling down. I had two choices, let it get to me or enjoy the crowd, soak it all up. Mile 21 was the perfect place for that. I was so wrecked I couldn't even pose for the camera, which is very rare. Got me looking like Kermit. Shouts out to Simon for the picture. Then because it's so hot and I'm wearing a vest, I thought I'd get my Pretty Ricky moment on. And if you don't know who Pretty Ricky are, you definitely in a different generation. I did not want the mystery machine to catch me, no chance. Then the final 400 yards to glory, the finish of this marathon.
Longest 400 meters of my life.
Told you it was pretty long. Even though mentally I was in bits, my feet were fine. The shoes held out really well and it got me to where I needed to be, the end of this marathon. If you can tell me a matching feeling to finish in a marathon, I eat my hat. I'll take the camera off first though. 42 kilometers of pain, tears, and everything else that comes with running a marathon. The medal though is absolutely fire and probably the best one I've seen from London in a long time.
Facts.